Nifty spot. Great day, dynamic day. Oh, what a spurt! And so nicely it spurted till about it reached 22,513. It just fell short of 22,524, and that is the normal problem with all tops. When it nears the tops, there is nervousness, and a lot of investors, institutions, they may have come to sell over here because of a big holiday, not knowing what can happen when we open up on Monday. So people just got nervous, and there was a good amount of selling in just in half an hour's time. My advice when I was nearing 22,513, 524 to everyone was sell everything. As much as you can, book all your trading profits. Okay. Positional investments, okay, that's not an issue, but trading profits should be taken, and it turned out to be a lovely thing that 22,524 was the selling point. Now, coming back to what I said earlier also, that we were finding it difficult to start about 22,123, but that open today suggested that we are going to have a fabulous day. Open about 22,123 or open. You know, the open, high, low, close values are always important. So here you were finding that close about 22,123 was not happening, but today it opened at 22,123. Very surprised, probably because the first 7 minutes open session, pre-session, wasn't showing this slightly better open. Not so much, not so confidently. It was showing that there is going to be a slightly higher open. So this higher open helped, and I think we went on very well. And what now next? Let's see the charts. What I was saying, how do you know that this closing is good or bad? First of all, 22,513, this is a big candle, and I think we will remain under the influence of this candle for a long time. Probably, I hope, because there is a lot of uncertainty now over the next few days because of election announcements. So this is quite a big candle. It is around, say, 513 and 173. So that is around, say, just about 300 plus points here. And that is quite big enough. And for the week also, this is what is the weekly chart. For the week also, this was around 978 to 530. So plus 500 points for the week. Mostly there are 500 points weekly movements in Nifty. So this is also going to be quite a substantial one. This is a momentum candle. And there is an indecent candle here. When I say indecent candle, means it's a small body. You may say anything. You can name it anything, but in simple, it is a small body candle. Whenever there is a big body candle after a small body candle, above the high of the small body candle, it is called as a breakout. So on a weekly, this is a breakout. And it exactly covered the whole area, which was the momentum candle area. Momentum is one candle which allows free flow inside the price of the candle, inside the range of the candle. So we saw that we could easily reach up to here, and then came the big showdown, right? So we have a good news there, obviously, that this is a breakout on a weekly candle. Then next, coming to monthly candle, it is still a small candle by many months earlier, 1, 2, 3. So probably you see Jan, Feb, March, the election outcome and what's going to happen. The nervousness is already coming in the month of Jan. You see from the candles of previous 2 months, that is November and December, Jan, Feb, March. So these are nervous months, Jan, Feb, March. Budget, of course, did not promise a lot as on end of February. The budget day was just for a few, probably hours. I've never seen such a short budget day. So all in all, this is a nervous 3 months. That is the first quarter. Most candles are meshed in between. So these are good candles, by the way. This is a good platform. Whenever you have a small body candles which have large wicks, it means that there is steadiness, there is a firm footing here, and that may lead later on good movement upside or the other way also. As I said earlier, we were saying if we land up below this, we're going to have a big downfall till here. So on the whole, this monthly three candles is a setup for the next big move, either up or down, that is going to come, right? Let's see what's the situation on the line charts, right? On the line charts. So line chart says we were not in a position to close about 22,332. Now, what is this 22,332? Whenever there is a lower low and it falls, leaving a gap between lower low and lower high, this forms a resistance area. It is called by us as no overlap. But this overlap has happened, but could not close above 332. It was 326. You might say, does it really matter? 332 and 326? Yes, it does matter, value by value. But what we can say, because we believe in 0.1%. What is 0.1% of 22,332? Is 22 points. 22 points plus minus, we give a grace, right? So given that grace, we can say that it is covered. The no overlap is covered and we can move up. Now, it's to be seen how we will open tomorrow, because there can be slightly pullback. There will be slight pullback here. Again, it will become more sense if it takes the stability of this value 22,132. If you remember the red line, 22,132, it can once come at least on intraday basis to touch here and then jump up to new heights. And that new heights I have written in one corner here. This is 23,329. That is high of 524 minus 21,710. Whatever the difference, add to 22,524. It is Fibonacci extension. You get the value of 23,329. Right? Thank you very much. We do hope that there is going to be a further rise, but there could be a small drop down, and it may not happen immediately. Probably, in my sense, is it may happen somewhere after the mid of April, right? I think so. It may not happen so immediately, but let's hope it happens, and we will see about 22,493 closing or 23,329. Otherwise, it can take again a support here at 22,123. Here, this line, and then jump up. Thank you.